Batangtoru Hydropower National Strategic Project Faqs. Being built by North Sumatra Hydroelectric Limited Incorporated under the Build, Operate and Transfer Mechanism. This government project is located in the southern Tapanuli Regency, North Sumatra, Indonesia. The Batangtoru Hydropower Project is a run-of-river type of hydropower plant that utilizes daily pond or daily tendon pool without large reservoirs or dams. Therefore, it is friendlier to the environment and ecosystem. Its capacity is 510 megawatts and is part of a 35,000 megawatts electricity development initiative of the government of Indonesia. It contributes to the reduction of 1.6 million tons of carbon equivalent emissions per year. This amount is equivalent to the reduction of carbon emissions by 12.3 million trees, or 230,000 hectares of old-growth forest per year, and it is 4% of the energy sector target written in the Indonesian National Development Commitment under Paris Agreement, reducing GHG emission by 29% in 2030. It will provide clean electricity to almost 500,000 households. It will replace diesel and coal-based power plants which are currently supplying electricity for North Sumatra population. The presence of this power plant will increase Indonesian renewable energy portion to 23% by 2025. However, many have questioned its impacts on the biodiversity in the area, especially the Tapanuli orangutan or Pongo tapanuliensis. The run-of-river project is located in the southern edge of Batangtoru Ecosystem West Block, part of the orangutan habitat, which is one of the most diverse ecosystems in North Sumatra Island of Indonesia. The area is under the status of other uses, which is mean for economic activities. According to IUCN, the Tapanuli orangutan population is less than 800 individuals, so it is listed as critically endangered species. The company aware of these and has created Biodiversity Action Plan following PS6 of IFC Equatorial Principle that uses orangutan as umbrella species. These are the frequently asked questions about Batangtoru Run-of-River Hydropower Plant. Is it true that Batangtoru Run-of-River Hydropower Plant will build a giant China reservoir and causing the destruction of 7,000 hectares of Tapanuli orangutan habitat, the rarest great apes on Earth? The additional water body of daily ponds is 66 hectares. Out of that 6,000 hectares of location permit, the project have only acquired around 669 hectares. Community rubber plantation formed the bulk of the land acquired. Is it true that Batangtoru Run-of-River Hydropower Plant is the main cause of habitat fragmentation, causing the extinction of the critically endangered Tapanuli orangutan? Forest fragmentation has occurred prior of the Run-of-River project. The Batangtoru River has divided the ecosystem into two blocks, East and West Block. More recent fragmentation was due to roads such Trans-Sumatra Highway, provincial and district roads, lodging, monoculture plantation, and the gold mine. Is it true that Batangtoru Run-of-River Hydropower Plant is going to halt the river flow for 18 hours and then flooding it for 6 hours? The plant operates for 24 hours, so it will never dry or flood the river. Is it true that Batangtoru Run-of-River Hydropower Plant is located on the fault line and will enhance the impact of earthquake if the water gate or dam broke? The site is not located on the fault line and the construction is earthquake-proof concrete gravity dam and adjusted to the highest magnitude of earthquake in the history of that area. Is it true that the magnetic field from the transmission lines will put the orangutan in danger and will create further habitat fragmentation along the lines? The national standard of the transmission lines is 7 meters above the forest canopy. No need of forest clearing underneath transmission line. Is the tunnel construction process using dynamites cause tremors and loud noise that will affect the orangutan? The tunnel is constructed between 70 to 300 meters underground. Noise and tremors will not be felt above the ground. North Sumatra Hydroelectric is committed to protect biodiversity of the Batangtoru ecosystem, especially the critically endangered species Tapanuli orangutan or Pongo tapanuliensis and migratory fish species endemic to North Sumatra River. Furthermore, North Sumatra Hydroelectric has produced strict standard operating procedures to avoid construction-induced orangutan death and to ban any killing or disturbance of wildlife. Some mitigation measures have been and are being implemented. Permanent damage will be 122 hectares. Around 537 hectares are temporary damage and will be rehabilitated, mimicking natural habitat of the orangutan with fruit tree species they favored. To facilitate gene flow, wildlife corridor will be established, and if it is not possible, aerial bridge will be constructed. To achieve this purpose, it has received support from orangutan specialists. For instance, Professor Dr. Karel van Schaik said,
it is important to pay attention when they move away during construction. Orangutan are not going to be killed or injured by human activities, and the patrol monitoring unit is a must-have by the company.
I really appreciate the company effort to resolve the problem between orangutan and human conflict, which is the biggest threat into their existence, by doing conservation, education, and awareness.
The company also created conservation education and awareness program for the local community and youngster. Form Orangutan Patrol from the community to monitor orangutan movement and provide orangutan rescue and emergency unit for injured orangutan due to conflict with human.
I do believe if the mitigation effort is right, the orangutan and the run-of-river hydropower plant can coexist in harmony.
On migratory fish, the company is exploring the option of fish elevators that will be workable for local situation and will consider the efficient and cost-effective way for the long run to assist migratory fish movement upstream and downstream. The Biodiversity Action Program is organized and implemented under the supervision of the Natural Resource Conservation Agency.